Hello, I'm Nick Shepherd. Welcome to my online school of English. I want to tell you a story about Erica arriving in college. At first she was by herself or on her own, but that changed. And then I'll tell you how she learned to make life better for herself. Hope you enjoy it. Erica sat in a corner of the college cafeteria by herself. She was new and she didn't know anybody, and she wasn't enjoying college. She was always on her own. You can switch these two phrases around if you want to, like this. She didn't know anybody. On the other side of the cafeteria there was a young man, also looking sad, also on his own. His name was Tom, and he was sitting by himself looking out of the window at the gardens outside. Erica looked across and saw him sitting by himself, or if you like, on his own. Feeling suddenly brave, she picked up her tray, walked across the cafe and sat down next to him. "Hello," she said. He started. "Oh, hi," he said. "I saw you were here by yourself, so I came to sit with you. I was on my own too." They looked shyly at each other, and slowly they started to chat. And as they chatted, they both started to feel better about college. They started to enjoy themselves. Information is good, but it doesn't make you happy. Connections with other people make you happy. Now here are some words and phrases we used in that story. First of all, by myself, or by yourself, by yourselves, by herself, by themselves. And another phrase, on my own, or if you like, on your own, on his own, on their own. Now those two phrases are the same as each other, mostly, and they mean alone. However, never say never, never say always in language. Now for a couple of irregular verbs. In the story you'll see sit, past tense sat, and you'll see come, past tense came. Next one, the phrase she didn't know anybody, which means the same as she knew nobody. But don't forget the phrase with nobody is more formal. In conversation we usually say she didn't know anybody. And now enjoy. You can say he's enjoying the ice cream, or she's not enjoying college, or you can say she's enjoying herself, which means she's having a good time. What you can't say is she's enjoying with him. I'll just cross that one out. You can say enjoy to somebody starting a meal, going to a movie, going to a concert, that sort of thing. And now back to Erica. She's a curious girl. She likes to find things out for herself. She thought it would be nice to have a boyfriend, but she wanted to find out for herself. That was why she spoke to Tom. Who knows what might happen? She is an independent girl who likes to think for herself. So when she got her new iPhone, she didn't ask anybody for help. She used online tutorials and worked it out for herself. Now for some words and phrases. First of all, for myself, or if you like, for herself, for themselves, and so on. That means in my interest, or for my benefit. Here are three common examples of using for myself. You can find out for yourself. That's discover something. You can work the answer out for yourself. That's a bit like calculate. Or you can think for yourself. And so Erica and Tom chatted together and started to become friends. Okay, that's all for today. Bye for now.